Welcome back. It's another fun, exciting week in January where we're going to play another one of our favorite two-player games from 2023. This is Jekyll and Hyde versus Scotland Yard.
Yeah, the follow-up to Jekyll versus Hyde. This is the co-op where we're going to be trying to work together.
Yeah, we played this a little bit earlier last year. We played just kind of the intro chapters just to kind of show off what the gameplay looks like. We wanted to come back with a little bit later in the game. If you don't know this game at all, you actually play through a series of chapters, and it kind of folds out like a book. It's really kind of a neat component.
We'll show you in a second.
And the chapters get progressively harder. You could think of it a little bit like The Crew, or like, you know, where the challenges get a little bit more complicated as you go. But it's a little different.
Yeah, the later chapters for sure do that. The first 3 or 4 chapters really kind of set the tone for how the game is going to end up being. So we played chapters 1 and 2 last time. We played chapter 3 this morning to lead into chapter 4, because chapter 4, which is what we're going to start with today, represents the sort of standard way of playing. All the standard rules that you're going to see in chapter 4 exist throughout the rest of all the chapters, but all the other chapters, starting with 5, will go, oh yeah, and do this. Oh yeah, and don't do this. So they just throw these little challenges out.
How many chapters are there, David?
I don't know how many. Actually, I'll tell you right now. There are, chap 10, it looks like.
No, no. Is it 10? Oh, okay.
That's
I didn't
an
know.
X. Roman numeral lesson.
I didn't know they were
Ryan.
Roman numerals.
X.
I thought chapter X might have just been like a special chapter thing. But I see they are Roman numerals,
Yes.
so that makes sense. So there's 10 chapters.
10 chapters, but like I said, this standard chapter 4 that you're going to see us play first, it's effectively the way you could just always play it.
Yeah.
And then, you know, play the other chapters to throw in a little extra challenge.
Yeah.
We've not played this way.
No, we're just not getting to chapter 4. It's got some twists.
It does have some twists. It basically, we've got Scotland Yard chasing us.
We can show them now.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Let's show you guys.
I'll show you. That might be a good idea. Here's the setup. We've got a lot of this tape down so it doesn't move. But we've got Scotland Yard here now chasing us. Last time we played, we didn't have Scotland Yard at all.
Yeah, it was just about getting to the end, exactly to the end.
Yeah, exactly to the end.
Yeah.
In those modes, if you went past the end, you lost. So in a way, that was also quite difficult. In this mode, once we get to the end, that's a good thing, but we have to last 2 rounds at the end, and Scotland Yard can't catch us. Anytime we would go off the end, Scotland Yard will go that much further.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that are going to make us go further. There's going to a lot of things that make Scotland Yard go further. So.
Yeah, and this is while David's shuffling out the cards. If you haven't seen this game or you didn't play the base game, this is a trick-taking game. We're going to have 3 different suits in the game. And one thing that's interesting is the way that trump works. The first time a card is played, that becomes trump for the rest of that hand. And then the second card played, and you actually put these little tokens here to show you what trump order looks like. And we are competing against an AI deck that we build ourselves. So when David deals out these cards, we're going to look at these hands, and we each have to give 4 cards to the AI. Now, if we have any 8s, like I have an 8, you have to give the 8s to the AI. So they're going to end up with all of the 8s, unless you get really lucky. Well, no, you can't, because there's only 3 cards. But you're going to give all your 8s to the AI, and then whatever you choose to make up the 4.
Some of the 8s might be in this little reserve. There is a reserve set of, 4 cards that are not in the game. So we'll see how it goes.
So we're going to decide what we're going to give them based on the idea that David and I want to play equal tricks. In this game, David is Dr. Jekyll and I am Mr. Hyde. And originally in the first game, the sides had conflicting objectives. Now we have the same objectives. It's to harmonize. We want to win the same amount of tricks. We want to kind of balance Jekyll and Hyde. And the reason that is because we're going to move a number of spaces equal to the lowest player. So if David wins 2 tricks and I win 4, we only move 2 spaces. However, we can get a little bit of a bump to our move by winning tricks or winning 8s, which is very hard to do.
It's hard because all of our 8s are going to the other player, Scotland Yard, effectively. But it can be done. And yeah, we don't want any of the 1s, 2s, and 3s.
Here's my 4.
I've got 1 of my 4.
So Scotland Yard will move if we win any 1s, 2s, or 3s in our tricks. There's a little police icon on those to remind you that if you take those, then Scotland Yard moves. So they could catch us, and if they catch us, we lose the game. So we don't want that to be the case.
We don't want that to be the case.
Yeah. So deciding what to give them, it's tough. Like, you kind of know what they're going to have a little bit, so you kind of get this a little bit of knowledge. But that's
Hold your cards back.
there. I'm keeping them in a little stack.
I can't see your cards.
Would this game be half as good if it didn't have the same artwork? This is Vincent Dutrait, right? That did the artwork for this.
Chad, I've done the math, and it would be exactly half as good.
This game is half design, half the art. No, but the artwork is phenomenal.
No, the artwork, it's nice. I mean,
Every
although,
chapter has little illustrations.
I will say the artwork, it's a nice touch, but it's not like the artwork is present while you're playing too much, except for the faces of the cards. And the cards, yeah, I mean, it's pretty
nice.
good.
It's
a
nice
nice touch.
I don't know if I'd say 50-50, but it definitely
Okay, 51-49.
It definitely adds to the overall experience. All right, so to start off the game, the AI, the Scotland Yard, is going to go first, and then we're going to go in the order shown here by this Dr. Jekyll token.
Yeah. So we're going counterclockwise, or for those of you not in the U.S., anti-clockwise.
Oh, is that really what they call it?
Yeah.
Oh, anti-clockwise.
It's like they're against clockwise.
Chad, I 100% still buy comic books based on the artwork alone.
I only ever bought comic books on the. That's why I have the worst comic books in my collection, because no shade at Joe Madureira.
Oh yeah.
But I have Battle Chasers. It looks good.
Yeah, that's what matters.
But the story.
I just bought a Batman comic because the artwork was so cool. I haven't read it yet. I just got it, but the artwork was phenomenal. It was like this oversized issue, some Raphael something. It looks awesome. Anyway, so they have a 4.
Back to the game. They have a 4,
So
and
that
what the
means-
first card plays sets the sort of priority of the hierarchy of the 3 suits. So the white-black type suit is Trump, and they played a 4.
I would call that black, blue, and red.
Yeah, I guess.
Or gray, I guess you could say.
If you look at the numbers, yeah, gray probably.
Chad says Battle Chasers needs a board game.
Battle Chasers has a video game.
Does it?
Yeah, it's not bad either. Turn-based, like JRPG style. Ryan?
Oh, is that the one where you're like trying to get artifacts and treasure and stuff?
That
Or
I
is that a
don't.
different
I mean,
game?
most JRPGs,
That's true.
yes. Is that RPG the one where you're getting artifacts and treasure and fighting monsters? Yeah, I think that's the one.
That's the same one. So you're winning this right now.
I am winning this.
Okay.
Chad Stilson, since you're a fan of Battle Chasers, and I'm assuming Joe Madureira, if you're familiar with his video game work, they did a game called Darksiders, and not
Darksiders.
terribly
I love
recently. It's actually been
Darksiders.
a minute now, but I bought a deluxe version of the last Darksiders only because it came with a board game, and like so very few people have this board game. I want to try to get it on the table here so we can show it to people
So you're
if
winning.
they care.
You're winning this one. So I don't want to give.
I am currently winning. By the way, we're probably going to be doing a little more talking than we're
I'm going to
supposed
give you
to.
a 4 here. Yeah.
We're
'cause
only
talking
supposed to
you.
coordinate and talk
Yeah.
prior to the cards being dealt. After that, except for when we play a potion, because when we play potions, we can decide who's going to utilize the power
But it's
of
way
the
more
potion.
fun to talk to you guys.
Yeah.
So, all right,
it would
well,
be
you did win
kind
this
of
one.
boring.
So
I won this. So
and then
I,
I
have
played a
check.
blue though. So blue now becomes the second highest because it was the second color we've seen.
And red.
And then that means automatically that red becomes the weakest of them all.
Now I lead.
Yep.
And then it will go to you next.
Yep, it will.
Well, also, caveat, we're not going to suggest that we're experts at this game.
No,
we
not
did
at
have
all.
a good round with Chapter 3.
That doesn't mean we're good at the game though.
We could completely suck
Well, we
at
need to
this.
move 7 spaces here in this round without
Yeah.
them catching us. So
I'm going to drop this bad boy.
okay. Well, you're
This is a little
probably
dangerous.
not going to win this.
This is a
one.
little dangerous in retrospect.
I'm gonna throw it. Well, no, not that bad, because I'll throw out this and hope that they take it, which they did.
They did. So they took one of our 3s.
That's good.
That's
Gets
okay.
a 3 out of
It's
circulation.
okay.
And then they lead.
And it's coming to me.
Yeah, that's gross. And you have to follow suit if you can.
Or play a potion.
Or play a potion.
Or play a potion.
Yeah, which could the blue potion would rearrange what is trump here on the side.
I'm going to do this. So, just for the audience at home, not that I'm trying to communicate to Ryan, that is currently his trick, and it's a 1 and a 2, which we want him to have the 1s and the 2s. Neither of us want the 1s and the 2s.
There's no way I cannot take this trick, though.
Well, yeah, now that's table talk.
No, but I mean, you're going to see that in a second.
Oh, I see.
I have to take it. I don't have a choice. So that's bad. So that means they're going to be moving at least 2 spaces towards us here in a minute. So we gotta hurry up and move. However, I will lead with this in hopes that they take it.
I thought I saw my lovely wife in the comments earlier.
All right, they're gonna take it.
Hi, Alicia.
Oof,
they're gonna
winning
take
this one right now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's no 2 ways about that.
Yeah.
You could have potioned it.
I could have, but I didn't.
Wait, it's me. Who led? You?
I did.
Oh, you led.
Did we go around? Yep. Because I won that one with a 1 and a 2 in it, which is bad.
I think I'm going to do this.
Okay.
They still win it.
Yep.
But we get to rearrange things.
Yep.
I'm going to rearrange these.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Is it just swapping 2, right?
Yep. And they win that one?
They win that one.
All right. Oh.
Okay. Okay.
And you just dumped that to the bottom, so pretty much anything I think you play is going to.
And the last trick they took has an 8 in it.
And also a 3 though, so that balances it.
Sure.
The 8 moves us 1 space, the 3 moves us at least.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't move us less. The 8 moves us 1 more space. The 3 moves them.
Oh, I didn't even realize we have an achievement. The city, if we can get the city to win a trick with all 3 cards being a 1, 2, or 3. We almost had that.
Yeah, but we're not playing achievements. That gets us nothing today.
I know, but I always like to
only if
try
we're playing the long
achievements.
campaign does that get you anything. And even then, it's just like, hey, good
That.
job.
I like the extra challenge.
Hey, you earned 3 stars.
Hey, that's good. It's bragging rights.
Tell someone about that.
Yeah, I will if we did it.
It is. Oh, is it me?
Yeah.
Oh no! What's that?
You made it the lowest possible. That's trade a card from your hand with the top card of their deck. And so anything we play now is going to beat that. You have 1 trick and I have 1 trick, so right now we're at least moving we're moving 1 space forward.
I'm gonna play that.
Ooh. All right. So trade.
Now we can discuss. Do you think it's good for you to trade?
I think I should trade.
I know you would always
No,
think that.
Why would I always think
I
that?
don't know. I think you'd want to.
I do because I want to give them this card so that they can win this card so that we don't get stuck with it. But I don't know what your hand looks like.
Okay.
Plus, I want to use a potion on this color. So.
I just used a potion on that color.
No, I want to use a potion on this color.
Ah, I see. See, now he's table talking.
Actually, this ended up
Now that's
great.
table talk.
Well, I'm explaining my strategy.
So it's over to you, sir. I don't have a good feeling about this. We might get caught like round 1.
Either one of us is winning this. So.
Ryan's trying to subtly communicate to me by showing me his cards.
I'm going to take this.
You took it?
Yeah, I did.
All right.
And then because I know what they've got in their next hand, because I gave it to them, I'm going to lead with this.
And then they're going to play that. Okay, that's a thing.
This is what I was trying to get rid of for the record. Chad says he's seen us try to land a plane. He thinks we're going to get caught.
I'm going to...
Oh, that was really good.
I mean, it's good that we're giving them junky tricks.
Well, you just need 1 more trick. that's the lowest.
Yeah.
Our name tags are still incorrect. Oh, you didn't flip our name tags back? I don't know how they ever got
I'm not
messed
sure
up.
how that changed, unless we changed the cameras. I must have changed the cameras last week when we did Sky Team, because this is an old.
Gotcha.
I'm using the same frame as we did
Well,
before.
I can be David.
It's on theme. It's because we're Jekyll and Hyde,
Sure,
and we're kind of
that's
like
what it
our
is.
personalities are all over the
That's
place.
what it is. That's why.
Ryan, I don't. Well, I can only do one thing.
All right, we'll do it. Oh.
What did you expect?
I thought you could win it with any kind of red or blue.
I could, but I have that. Now you could win it with any red or blue.
So I will exchange our cards here, and unfortunately, I win this one.
So you should exchange?
Oh, I didn't even think about that fact. Either one of us could exchange, right?
Yep.
So hold
I
on.
mean, does it help you?
It doesn't help or hurt me.
Because you're going to be leading.
Yeah, because I'm going to be either I'm leading this or that,
Um,
and I don't know if
you go ahead and do it.
because we'll see. It's just random. So there's that, and then that. So you win that one.
Oh, but this triggered.
Yeah, but there's nothing left in the deck.
Oh, that's true.
That wasn't so bad, actually. How many? You got 2. So I had 3 and you had 2.
So we only go 2.
So we go 2 spaces.
1, 2.
Now we look at the number of 8s we have.
Did you? I don't think we got any.
Yeah, I got 1,
Oh, that's it.
2.
Oh, you got 2.
Yeah.
1, 2.
And
And then the number of 3s. It
the
doesn't
1s, 2s, and
include.
3s.
It doesn't include the potions. It's just the ones, natural 1s, 2s, and 3s. I don't have any.
Well, unfortunately, I have 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but look at that. We got a little bit of a lead here still.
Scotland Yard is pacing us for sure.
Well, we need to get 3 tricks exactly.
These are the ones we didn't have last time. All right. We need to do better than that.
We do. Thanks, John, for telling us about the name tags. And Anne, I'm glad you had fun with Sky Team. I will agree that the intro scenario is simple, but you really need that simple scenario to kind of grasp everything that's going on in Sky Team because there are so many steps and so many things to pay attention to. I think if you jumped right into one of the harder ones, you would just lose and maybe even be a little frustrated.
By the way, a little off topic, little sound check. Just want to make sure we're still testing out the
That's
new
on
mics.
topic. We're doing a live stream right now.
So let us know how we sound today, other than my horrible voice. I've had a little something for going on 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'll be here next week.
Hopefully. If it gets worse after 2 weeks, then that might be a sign of something else. It shouldn't be getting worse.
Is it 10?
I don't know, you should have 4 left. And we're going to flip this. Now for the second round, I am considered the leading player, but we're going to go clockwise. So now we're not reverse clockwise anymore.
Or anti-clockwise?
And we're not anti-clockwise. Ooh.
Interesting.
I'll tell you what, like I will say this to the audience. It's a really tough decision to decide what to give them.
We should have talked a little before, maybe.
We should have, but we didn't. I don't want to give them my 1s and 2s because then I might win them. But if I give them my high cards, I will just lose tricks. So like,
right.
This is a hard, like I don't want to win those 1s and 2s, but I also still need some good cards. Oh, these reset. I have not read Chroma. Oh wait, I think I have the first, that's a pretty new one, right? I might have the first issue of that because my comic book owner told me, our comic book store owner told me that it was amazing and I should get it, and I haven't read it yet. But I was like, I feel like it's been out for a couple months and I'm really bad.
I've got my 4. Do you have any?
Yeah, I've got my 4 right here. For better or worse.
I think this is probably the first live stream we've had since they announced the Dune tournament that happened.
No, we did one last week.
But they hadn't announced it
Oh,
yet.
maybe they hadn't announced it yet.
So a couple weeks ago, we're going to have some
week and a
content
half.
up on the channel about a week and a half ago. This is probably where I picked up this cold. Thanks, Dune Tournament.
David just had to bring back a souvenir from the T-shirt wasn't enough.
And we are going to have some cool content. Ryan's going to have a piece. We're going to do a piece after that. But we were fortunate enough to be invited to the, what was it, the Winter Invitational Dune Tournament. This is the thing hosted by Direwolf and Mr. Beast and his whole crew, and a bunch of guys from a Discord that are like the Dune experts, Dune Imperium experts of the planet Earth. And Ryan actually competed. And didn't do too shabby.
I didn't do too bad. We have a video. I'll have a video tomorrow talking a little bit more about it. But yeah, I didn't do too shabby. And
I did not compete. I just watched and recorded some stuff.
August sounds right. That's how behind I am. I have a stack. My to-read stack of comics is just growing because I keep going to the store, and then yeah.
And then
I read like, yeah. I just read a lot. I read a lot of stuff, but I still have stacks
Very
of comics.
informative statements.
So yeah, Chroma looks really good. That cover grabbed me instantly. All right, so they still lead. So let's see what it's going to be red to start with.
Oh, someone did give him a dinky little 2.
Well, I'm going to give a dinky little 1 to that and make black second.
Huh. Interesting.
Tell me you have that red 1, David. We can get our achievement right now.
No, bro.
Dang it. You gave him, I'm not going to.
But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this.
Ooh.
So the trick is mine. But
not
we
necessarily.
get to, what do you mean?
Oh, no, never mind. It's not right. I was like, never mind.
The trick is mine, but we get to do this, and I'm going to do that this time unless you feel otherwise. I don't get to look at this, right?
No, you don't. You just take it and swap it. I was really hoping if you could have had the red 1, but maybe he has the red 1. Oh, he wins this. Red beats black. That counts as black.
Oh, this counts as black?
Yeah, because it's the card that you followed. So.
Not horrible.
No, I mean, they get rid of the 1s and the 2s.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, and this is automatically that. So
I don't know if you guys can hear the sirens in the background.
Oh, yeah, I hear some.
But there are some sirens.
I wonder what's going on out there.
It's Scotland Yard.
It is. They're on our tail. Actually, they don't sound quite like that.
Oh, interesting play, Ryan. You do know that I just gave him that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know you were giving it to him to win it.
Sure.
Oh, I don't know. That's still fine. They can move 1 space.
I'm going to lead with this. They're going to follow.
They are next. Oh, they're winning this one, huh?
They are winning this one.
Man, I would have liked to win that trick. But I don't have.
That's like
red is
basically
the
the only card that I couldn't have wanted worse.
Well, they can have this too then.
There is an 8 in their last trick.
Yeah. So
for what that's worth.
Potentially take that trick with a potion. Okay.
And this gives us the perfect opportunity to do so.
Except I lead, so it doesn't.
Well, I mean, it gives one of us the perfect opportunity. If we had a red card right now, it could be played, and we could take their last trick. One of us could.
So what I'm going to do instead is play blue and swap and make blue the highest.
All right.
So I'm now winning this trick.
Well, you would have won it either way with the 4, right?
Well, no, because red was highest.
Yeah, but that's not red. This would be whatever color you were.
Oh well, still, I want blue to be higher.
Well,
I have my reasons.
Ryan, you need a trick, right?
Yeah, I do. It's okay if Scotland Yard moves. If we don't reach the end, it's all for naught anyway. I'm okay with that. I at least get a trick here.
We'll see. Then you play.
Yep.
And then me. We each have a trick, and we each need 3, right?
Yeah. Or we could get some 8s maybe.
Oh, that's true. There's
maybe.
still an 8 there?
Yeah. There's
Oh,
an
I'm
8.
always playing after you?
Yeah.
That is problematic.
Yeah, it's problematic. Think really hard about this.
I'm going to play this. It's really my only
Okay.
option.
And they took it. Well, maybe this will be
There's another 8.
a red 3.
This really stinks. Looks like you evacuated your hand of red.
I only had one. I didn't have a lot of red.
So we will not likely be able to steal any of his tricks.
Because I don't have any potions, obviously.
But you did black there? And it is currently yours. I'm going to go ahead and do this.
So you're going to...
It will be mine.
Yep.
But we get to swap. One of us gets to swap the top card with the bottom card.
I actually like my 2 cards.
One of us has to do this. So I will take the top card and give him this card.
And you won this one.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So we need to win. We can get 2. If we just need to get an 8 in there somehow.
I don't know. I don't know how possible that is.
All right. Well, you lead.
I'm
It's possible.
going to play this,
Okay.
which is going to play to this.
And I have to take it.
Well, you want it.
Yeah, I know. And I guess it's all going to come down to this last one. If he has... Let's see what we've got. Oh, you're taking it. And it wasn't an 8.
Wait.
No, it doesn't do anything. It just swaps these. Oh, we could swap these so that I win. Oh, but either way, we only move 2 spaces. One of us is only going to be stuck with 2. And we didn't get any 8. We just needed to get 1 8 there.
So...
Me not having any potions really hurt.
We went 1, 2.
Yep.
No 8s, right?
Unfortunately, no 8s.
Let's see if he caught us.
Well, I have 1, 2. I move him 2 spaces.
I move him 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, he didn't catch us.
He didn't catch us, but we didn't get away.
No.
Do we try this one again?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and David did technically have the option to swap, and I could have won that trick, but either way, one of us was going to win 3, and one of us was going to win 2.
Well, one of the 8s was in the reserve, which
And the other
help,
reds were in the reserve.
Doesn't help matters.
So yeah, either way, we were only going to move 2 spaces, because even if I had won that 3rd trick, I would have had 3 then, and David would have had 2. And you're always looking at who has the least. We both needed to win 3. We could have been okay winning at 2 if we would have had at least 1 8, but we couldn't get the 8s. And the best way to get the 8s, if we'd gotten lucky and used that black power to swap and take in an 8, or if we were able to use a red potion. But the fact that I had no potions in my hand at all. I had 0 potions.
All right, we're going to do this legit.
Oh, is we supposed to flip it?
It's
It
me.
is Dr. Jekyll first.
Still Dr. Jekyll. Or Hugh Jackman, whichever you choose. We said that last time.
I know, and it still does really look like Hugh Jackman. In fact, I would be surprised to find out that that wasn't kind of on purpose. I'll have to ask Vincent. All right.
We don't have a personal relationship with Vincent. We can't ask him.
No, but
I
you
wish
can
we
always
could.
email somebody and say, hey, was your inspiration
I think it's
Hugh
fair to
Jackman?
say that his inspiration
was Hugh Jackman?
was not even just Hugh Jackman, but prestige
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah. Side note: if you haven't watched Prestige, we probably talked about this the last time we live streamed this game.
I think we got
You have our
somebody.
permission. Turn our stream off right now.
I feel like last time
and go watch the Prestige.
we actually did get someone to go watch the Prestige, didn't we?
Oh, we did. Oh, you know what? I think I lent my copy of the Prestige
To Nelson.
because he had never seen
right.
it, and I was like, "Well, you're taking my Blu-ray." Yeah, I still use Blu-ray from time to time.
Hey, with the way that it's going these days, with stuff vanishing off of content providers, I feel like physical is still the way to go. I mean, I never watched Willow, and now I will never watch Willow. It's gone forever.
What do you mean, the show?
Yeah, they took it off Disney Plus.
Yeah, that is weird.
They don't want to keep paying residuals.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. That's a total tangent and side note. We've never had this kind of thing happen in television. But, yes, the Prestige is so good. Oh, it's so good. Everything about that movie is fantastic.
What did I give here? The decision about what you give is kind of interesting because it kind of relies on what powers you want to fire off.
Yeah, I know. Oh, man, I don't know if I made the right call again, but I think I made a better call. I love the Prestige.
I don't know about this, Ryan.
I don't know either.
I think I'm going to give...
I will say this, the inclination to keep your potions, actually giving potions to them
is not bad.
Is not bad.
No, giving potions to them is not bad at all.
Because you get to control what you do with that potion. So that's kind of nice.
And it's not necessarily... Yeah.
Yeah.
You basically have it to play with.
Yeah.
But like last time, I gave him some potions and it popped, and you didn't.
I know.
You
I
didn't
didn't
have a
have
red
reds.
card.
I didn't have many reds to begin with in that one.
All right, here we go.
Game on.
Attempt number 2. I never read the books or anything, but I don't think Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde had multiple attempts, right? Did they get caught?
Well, see, look at that right off the bat.
Boom. Wonder who put that in there.
So, well, you get to choose what it is. There's only one color that
it's coming my way?
There's only one color we can use potion for right now.
There is.
It's unfortunate that it ended up being the first one.
I'm going to go ahead and give him this one.
So who wants to swap?
So I will swap.
Okay. You're not allowed to tell me at all what you're swapping or anything.
Oh, I can't look at that card, can
No,
I?
you can't. But you know what you're giving him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
You gotta give him something. I mean, might as well just shuffle them up randomly and hope. All right, and I'm taking this one.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Don't have a choice.
No.
Oh.
Ryan and I are definitely not on the same page with what kinds of cards we should give to the guy at all.
You can't give him all high or all low. You have to give him a mix, or else you can't win tricks. That's the hard part of the game. That's the dilemma. So we're gonna go red. Now he's gonna flip. All right. Well, I don't mind if Scotland Yard moves, as long as we move, because that was the problem we had last time.
And they haven't won a trick, right?
Nope. So potioning here doesn't do anything. All right. So look, we're 1 and 1. We're at least moving one space.
We're at least moving one space, he says.
Yeah.
My lead.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes to you next.
Yep. Yeah, I don't like not knowing what they're going to play.
I'm going to do this for you.
Chad, we might do a live play of Storm Raiders.
Chad, what you're going to get on Storm Raiders, I can tell you right now because I spoke with Shem last night. We're going to have a preview for you soon, hopefully before the end of the weekend. And then we're going to actually do a playthrough, not a live stream. We're going to have a round one, effectively, or maybe more. The game is very quick. It plays very fast.
Daniel Chance, is that a John Madden thing? Well, if Scotland Yard doesn't move, then we got a shot at winning the game.
What they need to do now is get down the field and score some points.
What we got to do is we got to move Dr. Jekyll to the end.
That's maybe your best impression is John Madden.
Who wants to?
The other day I was what was it? Oh, we were talking Dune Imperium.
If Mark Wahlberg played Paul.
I was doing Mark Wahlberg as Paul Atreides.
We still need to film that as a short. I'm swapping, so one of us can swap.
I'll leave. If you feel like you might win this, then you will be able to lead and you'll know what he has.
I mean, I want to win this one.
Well, we don't know if you're going to win, but you have a 6, so it has to be a 7, 8.
I get to decide what goes on top of the deck.
Oh, that's true. He hasn't played yet.
He hasn't played yet, so I get to decide.
I like that. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so I am going to swap.
So it won't be the next turn.
I'm going to swap these.
Ta-da!
And I win that trick.
Nice.
Yeah, but I got to look and see what I got from that too. Not good. I'm going to lead with this. And he goes next, so he's
winning that.
He's winning that. So that's good. If you could have played a 2, we could have done the 1, 2, 3.
If I could have.
But he still won it. That's fine.
You're so fixated on that achievement. That means nothing.
We have chances to get it. That's all. 6.
Is it to me?
Yeah, it's to you.
Currently mine. Just for the audience. I'm not trying to communicate.
Still yours.
Not trying to communicate to
So we've each got 2.
We're doing better. I feel better about this round.
Yeah.
Here's where things might change.
Might get a little dicey. Okay, well.
Hopefully he flips a black. Nope.
He still took it, though.
But he still took it.
Ooh, now there's an 8 over there. That's
8 out there.
That might be worth.
And it's his lead, right?
Yeah. If it's red, it's not red. Oh, another 8.
Oh, that's not good.
No, that's not good.
That's their trick.
I can't.
Effectively. Oh, it's me too.
Yeah, I can't. Dang it. It's not what I wanted you to do. We could have potentially won that one.
If I had different cards.
You must not.
There's an 8 in that one too.
This is our last hand here, right?
It is.
And they won that, right?
Yep. Oh, all their 8s came late. But we've got that one.
Nice. Unfortunately, with 2 2s. So
we moved 2.
We moved 2 spaces.
Ryan had
time.
2 tricks.
Yep.
1, 2. Did you have any 8s? Because I had 1.
You had 1 8. So we're going to move 1 more space for the 8. And then I had 1 police icon.
I had 1, 2, 3.
So he's going to move 4 total.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oof.
Hot on our heels.
Yeah, we got to move 4 spaces this round. We did worse than we did the first time.
Oh, we moved. Wait.
Yeah, we got to move 4. We only moved 2. We only moved 3 spaces.
Oh, you had
that
2
time.
8s?
No, last time we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could use a cab, deadpan, or a carriage.
All right, so now we need to get his 8s. So before I deal, I'm going to just suggest this. Blue's junk.
Yeah.
Blue's junk.
Well, we could have won with blue a couple times. If you had a potion, we could have changed it, So blue.
I suppose, but I like the idea of red because we're able
to take his
to take a trick. Or the black one lets us take off the top of his deck, and we might get the 8s.
Yeah, I think it's tough to know. That one time when he led the blue 8, if you had a potion, we could have swapped it so blue was the lowest, and then.
And this is going.
The other way.
This way. So I'm ahead of them. All right. I don't know, folks.
It's our last chance. It's hard. I mean, it's not meant to be an easy game. You're not going to speed through the chapters, that's for sure.
No,
All right.
you're not. Yeah, this is not a game that you're going to blast all the way through. Well, that's fascinating. I have a fascinating hand.
I have an interesting hand.
I think karma came back to haunt me from what I was saying.
There's my 4. We'll see how this goes.
You already have your 4 out there, huh?
Yeah.
I do not.
And that sounds way cooler than my high school lit classes. We had the only high school lit class that I had that was special like that was a mythology class, which was pretty cool, but that sounds cooler.
And he is playing, or I am playing after you.
Yeah, you're playing after me, so I'm after him.
I don't know, Ryan.
We need to get at least 1 8 and 3 tricks each. Or we could get 2 8s. If we can win 2 of his 8s, it's possible.
I like trick-taking games. I'm even halfway decent at something like Tichu that I've had a lot of experience playing. But these ones like The Crew or this where it's like,
A puzzle?
I'm going to force you to think
Yeah.
in ways that you
Like
weren't
you
expecting
don't want
to.
to win every trick.
It
You don't
takes
want to
me
do
a
everything.
minute to
Yeah.
wrap my head around some of that.
For
Like,
sure.
I'm sure there's players out there watching this like, oh, well, this is what you need to get rid of. Here's how you need to coordinate. We're not thinking that way. Ready for the first card.
So black is to start. I am next.
You are next.
That's Chad. Billy Joel's "We Didn't Start the Fire" as the basis for a history lesson is interesting. Like going through that whole song. All right, I take that.
You do. 1 trick down. We need a lot of tricks, or we need 2 tricks and 2 8s, which is going to be tricky. No pun intended. Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Oh, they have no tricks to take. That was the worst time for that to come up. That sucks.
That
but
does
I get
suck. We each have 1.
We each have 1, but I have a 2.
I know, and I have a 3. So, right now we're still staying ahead of them. We're staying ahead of them.
So it's me?
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah, and every scenario you have 2 rounds. You get 1 as Dr. Jekyll and 1 as Mr. Hyde, and you have to get there. You have to complete all the objectives and get to the end in the 2 rounds. So it gets tight. Ooh,
right.
That's great.
That's mine.
That is yours.
That is mine.
That's yours.
Nice. That worked out
That
well.
worked out. We got an 8. We got 1 8.
We got an 8.
That's good. I like the way that feels. Maybe we'll get another one? No, but you are winning this.
I am winning this. Unless I'm not. That's all I'm going to say.
No, you're winning
Blue
this.
potions could A blue potion
I
could
know, but
change
is it-
things up.
I know, but that
Just
feels
sharing
like
with
a
you,
waste.
the audience, not Ryan.
No, how many do you have right now? You've got 2?
I've got 2. You
I
need
do
one.
need to win this one. All right.
Doesn't matter.
I'll
We can
switch
let
things
Scotland Yard chase us. We just can't let them get so many. We can't have a ton of 1s and 2s and 3s.
So blue wins. I have a blue 5.
Oh, you did do that.
Yeah, I did do that. I'm going to win this one.
Oh, and you changed. Okay.
Yeah. So blue is now the lead. So I'm hoping we can lure out that red 8. So anyway, there's my blue 7.
Oh, I like that idea.
Thank you. I don't know if it's going to pay off, but it
I
is
have
an
to
idea.
give you that.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, no. That's awful.
That's not good. That's why I'm not a big fan of giving them the lows.
Yeah, but if
I
you
like
keep
giving them
the
a lot of-
lows, then you lose.
Just give them the middles.
I did give him a lot of middles. So we're going to go with that. They haven't won a single trick yet.
So that was your trick?
It was
You
my
have
trick.
3.
I do.
So I need another trick.
I do.
And then we need to get some...
We need to get them to win.
Actually,
this
if I just get another trick, we'll get to the...
yes,
we'll
but
get to the end.
We need them to not catch us.
As long as they don't catch us.
So I led orange. Let's see if they get a... All right, well, they're taking that one. But, hey, that's one less blue. That's one less 2 that we're going to get.
That is true.
Oh.
We've got some control here. I like a potion late game. Think about this.
Do we want this one?
We don't.
No?
I mean, I don't think so.
Okay, well, if we don't want that, then rearrange these how you want so that you can win this trick.
I see what you're saying.
So if you have blue, you have to play blue. So I don't know what you've got in your hand.
What's that?
If you have blue, you have to play blue no matter what. But we can try to set it up so that we win or maybe make sure that we lose the last trick.
Yeah.
Actually, we should lose the last trick. So
I think we should rearrange these like this.
so that we're losing the last trick.
I need a last trick.
You're about to win this trick.
No, I am not.
Oh no? Okay.
No.
Then this is bad. This is not what you want, because you are guaranteeing now that, because we can talk about this, right? You're guaranteeing that I win the last trick. I will win if I win this one, or if he wins this one, I will win 4. You will win 2. If this is how it's set up.
Are you communicating to me what this
Nope.
is?
I'm just talking about the potion setup. We're allowed to talk about the potion, right? I don't know how much we're allowed to talk about that.
Well, you're saying to me you'll win the next trick. That seems like
okay,
table talk.
maybe it is. I don't know. But this is bad, is all I'm saying. We will lose with this setup.
Yeah, you could say we shouldn't do this.
Okay, well, I'm going to say we shouldn't
I would say
do
we
that.
shouldn't do this. That's fair.
Okay. Yeah, we need coffee. We need to change the numbers. I need a +1 or -1 here. This would have been a great time. That's why I thought we should take that trick. I don't know why you didn't want that trick.
What's that?
That's why I said, do we want to give that trick to somebody? And you said, no, we don't want that trick.
Well, I thought I'd be able to take the last trick.
And I knew that you probably wouldn't be able to, given what was in my hand.
All right, so I changed them and I'm playing this. So that's his.
That's his. Maybe this last one will be a potion again. Nope. And he wins that one too.
Nope, he does not.
Oh, does he not?
Yeah, he does.
No, he does. So we lose
Oh,
again.
so why didn't we change it to red on top?
I would have won. I had the highest red left.
Oh, so that's what you're telling me. You just had a high
I couldn't
red.
say that though.
Well, yeah, well, you did.
That's why I wanted to give you that.
We lost again. We lost again.
And if you had taken that trick, would we have won? Because we would have moved 3.
I don't know.
Yeah, we would have won if you had let me give you that trick, David. I know what I'm talking about.
It's my fault. It's not
I
Ryan's.
wanted to give it to you.
This is what it's like, everyone, playing a cooperative
I wanted
game.
they
with
were
Ryan.
in the comments. I wanted to give you that trick. I'm just
Sound
saying.
off in the comments. Who wants to play a cooperative game with Ryan?
I'm not allowed to say, hey, if I don't give you this trick, we lose. But I can heavily suggest, like, I'd like to give you this. I don't know what I'm allowed to say and not say. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how much table talk I'm allowed to say.
Oh. Well, if you'd said, you are taking this trick, you should take this trick.
Well, I don't know if I don't know if I can, I don't know. I don't know what the rules for, anyway.
Yeah. When we did is it when we did a potion?
Yeah, I could have played a red or a blue, and I wanted to give you that trick so that you had 3, I had 3. That was why I was trying to give it to you.
Oh, that was up to you, man.
What do you mean it was up to me?
Was it a card you were playing?
Yes.
I can't tell you what card to play.
Yeah, but you could tell me That's true, but you could tell me
No,
that you...
I can't tell you anything.
Anyway, well, we came close. It was close.
It wasn't close. We died.
All right, well,
Jekyll
we didn't make it.
and Hyde
We moved 3.
died
Yeah.
twice today on our live stream.
Yeah, we tried. It was close.
We tried. We didn't even get to Chapter 5. You want to know what Chapter 5 does?
I do want to know what Chapter 5
Chapter
does.
5 is just like what we just played, plus the leading character must win the last trick.
Oof.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that in and of itself, just making sure that the leading player wins the last trick.
And if you don't win the last trick, they get a free movement on... The Scotland Yard gets a free move. That's tough.
Oh, is it just a free move?
Yeah, but that could be 2 free moves.
Yeah, not horrible.
This rule also applies to the next chapters. So I think they just start adding up new rules.
Anne says she'd play a trick-taking game with
I would
either
too,
of
Anne.
us.
Next con, we'll do it.
I don't think that was an invitation.
Oh, okay.
She's just saying that.
Just in general.
Hypothetically.
Okay. Hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
I would too.
She'd play. When faced with the reality of doing that at a convention, she might say, oh no, I was just being nice.
We'll see.
I was just being nice. Anyway, that was Jekyll and Hyde versus Scotland Yard. Used to be one of our favorite games for last year. Not so much anymore.
I still love it. I
I'm
think
just
it's
kidding.
great for 2 players.
It is. It's a great game. We just sucked at it today.
Yeah, that's fine.
I wish we could get past it, but we didn't.
It's tough. It's meant to be tough.
We might practice and come back to this
We'll
sometime and just show you
We have to practice a
how
lot.
well Ryan and
let's
I
do
can
number 10.
coordinate our movement.
Let's do number 10.
But that's it. Next week,
close
what's up
enough.
next week? Do you know?
No.
We don't know?
No, we have we had 2 choices.
I
our
think
top
it's the
2.
next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I think we got 2
Koale.
more weeks. Check your calendars
I don't
right
wanna
now.
spoil
I think there's 2
There's
more.
2 more weeks in
Well,
January.
it's not a spoil. It was in our top 2 player games.
That's true.
So Koale is one of
Koale.
them.
And what was the last one? Why am
can't
I
remember.
blanking? Why can't I remember right now? It's written down over there.
Can't remember. We'll look. But anyways,
Come back next week for another one of our favorite 2-player games. This is what we're saying.
next week, another 2-player game from 2023 that we really loved. And then I think the
And then
week after
Koale.
that, one more.
Yeah, it's Koale is the last week.
Yeah.
I know that one. I remember that one.
Oh, we scheduled? That's
Yeah.
definitely the last one?
That was the last one.
All right, there
So,
we go. And when we play Koale, we might just get Quarto back to the table just so I
might,
can get
just
some
because.
wins under my belt.
We'll see. You'll probably win Koale too.
All right.
All right, bye everybody.
Bye-bye.